NASA, the Science Mission Directorate and the Department of Education had a combined call for proposals to give students participate in the development of instrumentation for science. And the projects could either be instrumentation development only or both development and science application. And as part of that, they had a certain amount of money for lots of universities and different types of science that NASA supports to go out and submit to this call. And we decided to leverage our expertise here at the University of Oklahoma in meteorology and radar development to go and build a radar that we could fly on one of NASA's platforms and sample some weather. So as part of that, the Advanced Radar Research Center worked on the development side. So they're going to have a team of undergraduate students developing a cloud radar that we can put onto an aircraft. It's the size of a shoebox. Okay, so it's a very small radar, very lightweight. Most radars that have been adapted to aircraft in the past have been much larger, heavier, much more expensive. We can build this radar for about $50,000, give or take, depending on the capabilities that we want to put into it. It's a much lower power radar than traditional radars on aircraft systems. It can't see as far, but we can still do a lot of science with that. And ultimately, building a small radar like this will enable it to be placed on a wide variety of aircraft, from the really large research aircraft that NASA flies, big cargo planes, to the really high altitude aircraft like the NASA ER-2, which has a pilot sitting in the cockpit wearing a flight suit, and it goes and flies around for 10 or 12 hours around the country. Or in the new sort of addition to the NASA fleet, the Global Hawk, which is an unmanned system. It was traditionally a defense system, so a retired military drone that they basically gutted all the sensitive military capabilities out of there and put a whole bunch of science instrumentation in there, so they can measure trace gases, they can put imagers on the aircraft to take pictures of things, look at smoke plumes and big storms and all kinds of interesting things. So the idea there is if we can fit a small radar onto that aircraft, then it can allow that aircraft to then go and tackle new science questions that it couldn't tackle before.